Okay, this is the third time I've tried to do this video. Message in a bottle Monday. It's Aura-Soma. We have bottle number Violet. I'm sorry. Bottle number 65. We have violet on top, red on the bottom, and it is head in heaven, feet on earth. And bear with me as I'm doing it different because, oh, and now it won't let me. That's stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay, just bear with me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to hold this up so you can see it because technology isn't working today. So again, it's violet and red on the bottom. And what this bottle is really telling us, I'm just gonna hold it. What this bottle is telling us today is it's a version of grounded spirituality, which is so completely important and needed right now, is to ground ourselves in spirituality and bring that energy of who we are to soul level into the earth and integrate it into our body and connect to our heart center so we can show up in the world aligned, grounded, and open to the unknown, to the bigger picture. And we all probably have felt this in our life, and it's especially strong right now. This calling, this sense of urgency almost to connect to something bigger, to connect to like the original point, the original blueprint of who we are, why we're here, and how do we bring that into the world. That's all that ever goes on in my mind. It's like connect to it, share, be of service. And if that resonates with you, this bottle is completely speaking to you because that's what it is. It's connecting to that crown chakra, which is on the top, and then the root chakra. So it's the two spectrums, the seventh chakra and the first chakra. And when we connect to both of those, we can connect to the center of our being and we can carry out that purpose. That's what the red is. The red color is this awakening energy, the life force energy that carries us, that creates the movement, that is the passion in our life to carry out why we're here to soul level, to be of service, to be a transformation agent. That's what it's all about. And the way to do that, that is so completely necessary, especially for us women, is to connect with our anger, which is the red color when we're not necessarily balanced with our root chakra, when we're not paying attention, we're suppressing what is wanting to be coming through, what is trying to get our attention. And the anger is only there to help us get our attention. It's saying, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. There are needs that I have, that you have, that you are not listening to. So how can I get your attention? It's through anger. And that's what it is, right? Anger, where does it come from? My needs aren't being met. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm suppressed. I'm sick of stuffing down these emotions. That's what it is. It's trying to get our fucking attention, right? It's trying to get our attention. And I've been working with some anger that I've had that I didn't, it comes out in layers, right? And there's this really big part of it that's coming through for me. And so how can I manage that and listen to my anger so that I can open up further to the spiritual part of myself, so I can bring in more and integrate that and ground it into the earth? This is how it's done. And through the root chakra, it's our grounding principle. And when we aren't listening to it, we're always going to be off and kind of blown in the wind. And we're going to have a very hard time connecting to our true self, into the bigger picture, into the unknown in the universe. It's going to be harder to do that because we're so ungrounded. And the point is to bring that energy in, not escape and move out of our body to connect with our spiritual selves. We can do both. We can do both, and that's what's going on in the world right now. There's this call to integrate both. It's not to escape, it's not to ignore, it's to bring both in. And yes, it takes work, and yes, it takes dedication, but it's completely worth it, because when you are connected with these two, you are aligned and you're connected to that center of your being, and you can move forward in your life in a way that is aligned to you and feels just like spot on. You feel spot on, and it's so amazing and beautiful. And so that's what this bottle's energies will help you with when you work with it with Aura-Soma. When you put this on your body, the harmonics, which we're resonance, resonance, that will go exactly where it's needed. It will go to that root chakra, it'll go to the crown chakra, and it'll go to the organs and into the lymphatic system and the blood system, and it'll deposit these harmonics to help shift it and align you and help guide you into coming into alignment, into releasing that anger, into connecting to the grounding part of your cells, and then the transformation energy of the violet can come through and you can be transformed, and then you can understand and know more. You start to connect to that higher self, and it's not something that's so far off. It's right here. We just have to put our attention and focus and devotion into doing the work, into listening to those emotions that come through to us, specifically in this bottle, the anger and resentment and the transformative agent of the violet. It wants us to pay attention to it. So that really is what that bottle is speaking to us about. The card, I'll just go over really quick. You can see this is a king who is holding the earth in his hands and a plate of grains. He's got the pentacles, the 5-pointed star here on his crown, and you can see that well, he's a king, right? What do kings do? They're here to lead. They're here to be of service. They are grounded. They're connected, and they know that they know that why they're here. They know their role, so they act it out and they show up. And the plate of grains is like the abundance that will always come through. We're never going to be without. We'll always be supported. We'll always be guided. We'll always have more ideas coming through. We'll always have more spirituality, more unknown to connect with. It's always flowing through. The point is to connect to the body so we can be that vessel for that to integrate, so we can connect from the center of our being. That is the point. So I hope this bottle served you, and that you can just pay attention again to your body. How can you release that anger? Because it will be the transformation that you need to feel like you're here, like you can make movement in a way that is meant for you in your life. It's very, very important. If you need help with that, please reach out. I know how to work through this from my own experience. So I'm going to guide you to figure out what that is for you, because only you can know. Only you can know. And if you'd like to do an Aura-Soma consult, this can help too. It's a great starting place because you choose the energies of the bottles by intuitively picking. They pull you in, and we can get those messages from your higher self, and then you get to work with that energy, which guides you and like opens up these pieces that you're having a hard connecting to. It helps you move past those blind spots, basically, is what it does. So please reach out if I can be of any service, because that's what I'm here to do. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for being patient with the tech stuff. Okay? I'll be in next Monday. Bye.